Channel.
Challenges I embarrass
them,
lay a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Today we're going against the Wizards.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Really interesting to you guys.
Hello, basketball fans.
Wait. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Back to the real world, time to wake up, smell antifreeze. Don't land with big brothers bad to me. I got a blind date with destiny. I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must out wickedly perfect, you're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor.
It's the home of the Wizards here in Washington, D.C. as we bring you an interconference match here at the Variety.
I'm just gonna turn down this volume. Damn. Man, walking everywhere today. Come on, Precious. Come here. Sorry, that's just my dog. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, let's get on started with this game.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now,
Curry.
Golden State's starting five. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Bogut in at the center. Nice ball movement by Washington. And he got...
Hang on a sec. Let me restart that. My opinion that doesn't even count. See, when I'm really far away from the game, I'm pretty much blind. So, I apologize for that. Replay.
And it's the Warriors to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes
That's
in at the 3 spot.
Right there.
Golden State on D. It's a 3-point game. You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road win.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Randy Whitman gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Now, Wall. Following the three-point attempt by Andrew Bogut.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
With another Worcester free, bro.
Beal with it. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Wall, and that one is stuffed right through.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Now Beal after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Outside, Wall. Gortat with a screen on Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. No luck. So Golden State will take it the other way. Green kicks to Thompson. He sinks the 11-footer. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight. And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
He feeds it to Green to the right side. They shoot again. Again, the miss by Green.
Hang on, this is weird, actually, so let me restart this right quick. Just not into it yet. Hang on a second, guys, just gonna get on my phone right quick. Precious, what are you doing? Alright, you guys ready? Alright, let's go.
And it's the Warriors to start out.
Yeah.
The dish now to Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the... So off the tip, it's Washington's ball.
First.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the point.
Well, I tell you what, Nene is a man among boys down low. Remarkable physical power. He's also got a tough mentality about him. Just a real rugged individual.
Now Dudley after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Nene with the screen on Curry. Here's Wall, and he sinks the shot.
This ain't right.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. On defense, Washington. And for Jared Dudley, a bit of a resurgence last season. Found a team you like playing for, played much closer to his career numbers than the year before with the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean, he turned back the clock in almost every category. And I think, to your point, a lot of it has to do with the fit. He's on a team in a role that suits his talent. And I think you're going to see him continue to be consistent.
Thompson misses.
What?
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky.
I'm gonna relax right quick.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Nene dishes to Gortat. Nene into the lane, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Well, guys, how good a playmaker is John Wall? Second in assists last season to Chris Paul. Clark, so off the tip, it's Washington.
This is one of the reasons why I'm losing my Z.
So off the tip, it's Washington. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball.
So
all fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat league, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
Here's Wall. From 11 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Wall's got the game going here with the first basket for Washington.
And for Green, long arms, great anticipation. We talk about the IQ. Also the willingness to absorb contact.
Come on, Barnes.
Yes. Makes him special on the defensive end of the floor.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Wall against Kerr. Nene, the screen. Wall passes to Beal. High post, Gortat. Second shot opportunity, and it's Nene getting it to go in. Nene's got his first points in this one. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thompson misses.
And, you know, now we have all these analytics. And if you look at all the advanced measures for defense, Draymond Green is one of the best in our game. I mean, and teams are better able to measure now defense with player tracking and the cameras. So I think that helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Wall kicks to Gortat.
What you got? Gortat? You're a Gortat.
Shot goes in. First of the night.
Yeah,
he's 1 for 3 to start the game.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Here's Barnes. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Barnes has got 7 points in the game. The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Wall dishes to Beal. The feed to Nene. All with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And here's Barnes for 3, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test, and with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches, and then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Dudley's shot is good.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Thompson for 3. Rebounded.
Come on, Bogut. You a Bogut.
And so on.
That's what you want to be.
Washington's ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the back. And it's the Warriors to start out.
Thank you, Bogut.
Thompson from long range. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that two-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the two-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best two-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well.
You better get out the way
Tried to
before you
step
get
in and
hit.
cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer, and of course, the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots.
Well, now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Randy Whitman. Doris?
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks again, Doris. No good. In and out, off the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Green kicks to Curry. Good on the triple.
Low ass motherfucker.
Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The Wizards have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And it's sent back by Bogut. Wall wide open. And again, Washington no good.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Nobody near Barnes. That's it, coming off the assist from Thompson. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a 3. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible. Wow. I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
Bogut. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
That is just a careless turnover.
How is that a drive?
To be smarter in those exchanges.
The Warriors making a switch.
Man, I hate these
Livingston's
dudes.
checked
Literally,
in.
they have no hands whatsoever.
Nene, the screen. It's Wall with the drop. Gortat wide open. He fires. On the mark with the 15-footer. Gortat's got his first points in this one.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
That is good.
And had a really good play to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you profit.
And that one's good. Gortat's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Room service delivery right there, fella. Wonderful entry feed.
Livingston kicks to Green. Can't get it to go.
Oh,
now Washington takes it the other way.
Oh my
Here
God.
we go. Gortat misses. Warriors leading by 4. Green passes to Livingston. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
How's what? 3 seconds.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene. Porter comes in for Jared Dudley. Gary Neal's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. And here's Sessions. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Out to the wing. Shot's good by Neal.
That's just luck. Peanut.
Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50%
Why did I do
mark.
that? Honestly, I had
And for Marcin Gortat, he was such a good fit for the Wizards last season. Actually, the last 2 seasons.
You know, he runs the floor very well for his size. A terrific finisher, solid in the pick and roll, can make the mid-range. You know, he's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
Wizards trail by 4.
And at that time, he knew.
Porter with the screen for Sessions. Feeds it to Gortat. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Gortat's got 6.
You know, getting back to Gortat, he signed that 5-year, $60 million contract a couple of years back. Raised some eyebrows at the time because he's not a supreme athlete. But his size, effort, and refined skill set.
How is that Winters ball?
No clue where that pass was going. That is
How is that day ball?
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Thompson. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it. Giving the defense all kinds of...
That's fucked up. That is so not right. That is not right at all.
So Golden State will get the first possession.
Yeah, that bug is
Green
my
kicks to
ball
Curry.
now.
Sinks the
'Cause
triple.
I ain't got no hands
Curry's got his
whatsoever.
team on the board to start the game for the Warriors.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch.
Yeah.
Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Now here's Wall. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Dudley, no luck.
Now, how is you finna make it that far?
Barnes dishes to Green. It's Curry outside.
Come on, Curry.
The shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way.
Curry.
3-on-3. Curry with the steal. Here's Thompson, and he throws it
Thompson.
hard with one hand.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's the name. Outside, Wall. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Now here's Barnes, and going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Now here's Wall. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Wall attacking. 4 on the shot clock. That's good.
You can't give him that shot. The open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taking Jordan's games on VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Now we ain't.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Wizards trail by 3. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I spoke briefly with Randy Whitman. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And the wide open shot from Green. Gord's out with the rebound. Wizards have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. All with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. It's Gortat with the drive. And the ace.
Wait, what?
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean.
Yeah.
No, that is
that
not
was,
good.
I mean, you just will not see him ever.
There is no
quit on
way.
a play.
That guy is a handful.
He got
You've
that
got to
ball.
have a body on him, Clark, at all
Let's
times.
go.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
And here is Beal after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Here's Wall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up. Big time.
Last season at both sides of the coin for the Wizards. Started out very hot, but then just could not keep it going.
Well, you know, the start was extremely hot. 19-6, which tied a franchise best, that record. After that, though, they played close to 500 ball the rest of the time.
And he gets it to go. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Jared Dudley. Gary Neal's checked in for Beal, and Sessions subbed in for John Wall.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one. And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of the season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
Let's go, man.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Wizards trail by 4. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Sessions, no good.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per
Long
game.
range. Yeah.
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot?
Unbelievable.
That's amazing.
How'd
Humphries with a
y'all
screen
let
on Thompson.
Thompson get that goal anyway?
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They
Yo,
all
what?
over.
Oh, what? Hold on,
Sessions
what?
passes to Neal. Will not go. This is off the front iron. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And don't go
What?
away. We'll be back with the
Dude,
action
how
for the
is
start
that
of the second.
possible?
And an exciting young backcourt in Washington.
How is that possible? That's weird, man. Whoa. That's weird, man. That's weird. Well, I'll see you guys later, and hope you guys have a good day. Yeah.